Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, collective. Welcome to Ignite Your Soul, Emerging Two Worlds. So today's video, I was kind of guided to talk about the rational mind and how the rational mind can keep us stuck in the past, holding on to old regrets, old resentments, past relationships, or even with our parents or our loved ones or whatnot. And the other thing. So I should have labeled it rational mind versus the intuitive, inspired mind that is always guiding you towards your heart's desires and unconditional love. And this message is being channeled from my higher self. And as always, I call in the I am present, my great I am self. And I also use in my videos my own experiences to empower, uplift, and inspire humanity to go deeper within their self. Okay. Who am I? I'm a master intuitive psychic medium, energy channel. Okay. A lot of people call it energy healer. I'm not the healer. I channel the divine grace and unconditional love of all that is to bring what has been brought to me to make great changes in my own life. And if there's any interruptions or disruptions, that's probably happening too in your life. The spirit of interruptions or disruption. All right, but keep going. Source is saying keep going. Don't worry about it. I got it. I got your back. Okay. So I got my grandson here. No, don't let him out, please. Not yet. And so, yeah, the rational mind is trying to not only prevent you from going deeper within yourself to experience more of the divine essence that you came to be, it's also trying to stop you from choosing love over fear. Okay. So with that being said, the rational mind is not something we want to die, right? We want the rational mind because it also keeps us safe from going left instead of right, and or trying to, like, for instance, in my own experience, I learned, like, when I'm held up in traffic, there's a great reason for that. And I need to listen to that inspired action that my inner presence, my inner universe is telling me, you don't have to live fast. So just go with the flow. It ain't about working hard and grinding anymore. Okay. It's about natural, effortless manifestation of your dreams and desires. And I tell you right now, I didn't get here overnight. I just turned 50 yesterday. And thank you for all the likes, shares, subscribes to the channel. By the way, I greatly appreciate you because I couldn't do this shit. I couldn't do it because I need you, collective. I need you to hear what I've experienced and what I'm going to share through my experiences and through channeling the great divine. With the energy of grace and unconditional love. And that's what I prefer. I mean, it's just a preference. Other people use a whole different line and start out with Archangel Michael. And when I say all that is, all right, they're all there. My whole energy healing team, your healing team, your higher self, my higher self, the great I am. All right. And that's what we are. We are the great I am, the extension of that. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you and explain to you, I love you, please. You're disrupting me. Please. What did I say? Half hour. Sorry about that. So I can't change what's going on right now. Okay. So I'm going to give it to the great divine and just have patience with my grandson because he doesn't know better. He's still thinking from the sponge, right? He's doing what he knows right now, and that does not exclude his I am presence, because it's there, it exists, even in the smallest of the child. But anyways, a rational mind is needed to keep us safe, right? But the rational mind, however, can keep us safe and not allow love in. And all the divine wants is for you to know that everyone is capable of unconditional love. It's always going to come from an unhealed space. All right. A rational mind has these experiences in past relationships that no longer serve you right now. Okay. And that rational mind is keeping you stuck from moving on with this specific person or this career or job. All right. So past experiences need to be let go of. So with the rational mind trying to say, well, this is where I'm comfortable, this is all I know. All right. That's what the rational mind will do. Your inspired action to take is to choose love, to choose forgiveness, and not forgiving someone for their behaviors or their actions towards you. It is so you have inner peace and have a healthier life, man. You have a healed mind space. You have a healed heart. Okay. It's so simple. And I'm saying this because I've done it. And this is what I come here as a way shower to the collective, to understand that even our worst relationships have taught us who we truly can be. And that's empowering. All right. It teaches us red flags, what to watch for, what to sign up for. If your heart is telling you, I'm only getting this job because I need the money, then do it. And then what you're going to experience is that rational mind is going to keep you in that job where you are unhappy. Right? Common sense. Right? So listen to the inspired thoughts. Listen to the empowering self. Right? There's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken. Maybe you're just a little unhealed in your heart space because of so much betrayal and trauma. This could have come from past lives even, okay? So this is what I do. I also, right now in this present moment, have been carrying what you call non-present energy in my body, okay? This energy is just to say hello to and ask it to go. See, it no longer serves me right now. If it's a habit, a habitual way of thinking or feeling or reacting and responding, the perspective of the world in general, collective, this is so important. Shift your perspective inward and notice what has been created and designed perfectly from the I am energy. Okay. There's nothing a coincidence, a happenstance, or a mistake. We are self-creators. And once you realize that you are the one creating your reality from an unhealed space or a healed space, look at your reality. What does that look and feel like? Let's do an energy check right now. Because if it's not feeling good, then it's coming from an unhealed space. And right now, a lot of the collective of divine masculine are really being shoved in to embrace more of their own compassion and love their self, right? Give to their self instead of always seeking outside their self. Give that so you can also attract it. Because that's the divine feminine. She receives. And when I say she, it's he or she. On the exterior, it does not matter. There's no gender base on my channel. So I look like a feminine. I also too have a masculine energy. And that masculine energy just told me to come up here right now and say to the collective about the rational mind versus the intuitive instincts, okay? And this is a knowing. You know that this relationship in the past didn't serve you. Why are you holding on to it? Do you have something that you need to go deeper inside and say, there's really no unfinished business there. If it did not serve you, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, right? Let's invite in healing energy and give that to the divine perspective so it can be released from your energy field, right? It can be released from your heart, right? Maybe there's something that was so bad in that experience that you haven't healed from yet and you haven't let go of it. You will experience that in your current relationship, and that will be mirrored back to you. Okay? 111 on the clock. So we're going through a lot of shifts, and collectively, when we come together, okay, and embrace more love in each moment, the divine perspective of this is we give it. It's no longer in our hands. All right. If you come from a background of religion, okay, and I'm just going to say this because I'm very spiritual and I believe in all religions, okay, first and foremost. If I catch any shit from this video, hey, she's not in here. But anyways, if you come from a background of religion, can you imagine accepting all that is as the I am present in every religion? That is perfect, and it's perfect that you get to choose your own, okay? You don't have to go with what you were born with or taught, okay? Learned behavior. You get to choose, and in collective, you did not know you had a choice. And it's because your parents are never going to tell you half of the things that they experience, okay? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But there was a choice that they made to not believe in or not have faith in a certain circumstance or situation, right? It's from an unhealed place. And when you see all spirit as the I am present in every religion background, it's unique. It is a gift to be able to work and flow with every energy, right? Because I've done it. And I've seen many past lives of my own, from ancient Egypt to Asia to, whatever. I get to choose who I am in this one. And I choose to bring them all in as the I am presence, because I am creating my reality with my thought process, the way it was unhealed. It was horrible. And I started to see this reflect in my own children, in my grandchildren. Okay. And that's changing because I give it to God. I don't seek revenge on my past partners that beat me, tortured me. All that I've forgiven so I could have inner peace. So what I do is I'm a master intuitive, spiritual guidance life coach in every area. Okay. I shifted every area of my life by just changing my perspective and my perception in general and allowing myself to be free from karmic debts and karmic relationships that taught me how to be stronger within myself, how to create healthy, structured boundaries, right? In all my relationships. Mainly, here's the deal. The rational mind that's used to the triggering, the fighting back, the fight or flight mechanism, that was comfortable at one point. right? But now, when I go deeper within myself, what am I fighting over? Why can't I just be who I am? Have an opinion, use my voice. My thoughts matter, right? But from a healed space. When I would create my reality from an unhealed space, that was to reflect back to me that I was out of alignment with who Source really is. And Source does not judge you. Source will never judge you. It is an experience that you came to have, and this is what you've forgotten. You've forgotten because you only see the 3D focus of being human and having to work hard and just slave. Just be a slave. You're not that. Your birthright is to be able to ask and then line up with what you ask for. When you see it, when you recognize it on the outside, that is Source saying, here you go. Now line up with it. So remember, when you're praying, either way, you will get it. Okay? If you're praying that you want this relationship to end, Source is going to bring in a tower to make it end, and it's going to be really shitty. So why not become most aware of it yourself? Okay? It's a knowing. It's a knowing that this person is, I've been sitting here and I've been waiting for this person to change and be more compassionate and embrace my children in a specific kind of way, right? We do have specifics, right? We want more from our people, but we put too much high expectations on someone that cannot serve them expectations to you. So it makes your life harder. So once you become more aware of what you're rationalizing versus what you're inspired to do with your knowing, and that is your I am presence, guiding you to get the hell out of a situation that's not ever going to change. Maybe you're praying for more money, okay? You stayed as long as you needed to stay at this career, this job. If it feels like it's not lining up for you anymore, it's because you're ready to move to the next phase of your life, higher up. So what I also do on this channel, I empower, inspire, and uplift humanity to raise their awareness and their higher consciousness. Okay, and that is how I channel. I'm channeling my whole self right now, and I had to come to a great, deep acceptance that there's nothing wrong with me. There was never nothing wrong with me. I was never broken. Yes, I was betrayed. I had the heartbreak, but it's old energy. And what I do on this channel is I release that old energy so you can have it all. You can have the greatest love of the divine, and that will be brought to you. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to seek it. Just ask and line up. There's always love. And sometimes we attract those that can't love us the way we expect them to. So we let go of expectations of how that looks like or should feel like and give that to the highest I am. I've done it. I watched so many people in my life change, and just for me doing and being who I truly am. Yeah, in the beginning, I tried to force it down people's throats, and I want to warn you, don't do that. Do not do that. Okay, that's going against the soul contract they have with their own I am presence. We need to respect where people are at, and that's where the energy of grace and unconditional love comes in. And I am here to lift you. I'm here to lift you in spirit. And thank you. Thank you for wherever you are right now, collective, because it's perfect. It's perfect for your human experience. And right now, I'm learning to just get back into being fully present in my human form because it feels so good. It feels so good to just know all of spirit has got your back. But we can't get too into spirit because we get lost here in the physical. Again, another experience. I have to pull back my energy and be me 110%. And that's even sometimes a hard pill to swallow. Like when you get a second chance or a third chance, even gotten many chances from the great I am to change my ways of thinking, feeling, and responding and reacting, and the perspective of the world in general. That everybody is really, truthfully fighting for what they believe in. I don't care if it's the damn president, okay? They believe in that. There's something in them that the divine has inspired them to create for a collective growth, okay? And we just have to step back sometimes and say, you know what, fuck it. That's the way it is. I got no power over that. My little tiny ass vote might make a difference, but my vote with giving it to the I am presence is much more valuable. Okay? It sets you free from any kind of self-judgment or judging of another. Okay? It is Judgment Day. And the only thing we're being judged by right now is what we are creating from our unhealed place. Right? So decide, and that's all it takes, is a decision to no longer work and manifest your reality, just yours. Forget about the whole world. We don't need to rule the world. We need to rule our own realities and really come from a heart space. And I'm a heart space healer, right? I had to heal my own, right? So yeah. Life is beautiful. It is what you create. And you need to remember that. You need to recognize that with your fullest awareness right now to what is going on, what's going on with your kids, okay? You got to trust the source in them too. Okay. So let's make it happen. Let's plan our lives from a decision-based, consciously choosing to choose more love and more light to flow in. And I'm not saying being all love, right? We have all aspects of ourselves that are perfect, and we need them in certain situations, certain relationships. But when it comes to relationships, the only way to free yourself is to not respond from an unhealed place. Okay? Really take a step back. There's so much value waiting inside you that is going to create so many divine partnerships and relationships. Or they will just continue to keep you in the loop of the same vibrational relationships, keeping you away from prosperity, keeping you away from divine love. Not right now, please. He likes to be on the camera. I usually let my grandkids do videos. But you are the master creator of your reality. And there went my phone.
It's okay. It's not broken. It is hit the back.
Fine. It's fine.
It hit the back.
So it's about checking inside your own inner value system and recreating that, tearing it apart, restructuring it, rebuilding it. That's what I did. And it was not easy in the beginning because I was listening to my inner inspired self. And sorry. I was listening to my inner self and following that nudge and inspired action versus more trauma, more drama in my life. Sometimes we got to take a step back and allow other people to get there too. And that's okay. We get to be okay with all of it. Get out of my video, please. Sorry about that. I love you all, and I'm going to sign off because I'm going to go be a kid with my grandkid. All right. leave me a like, share, and subscribe. And any questions that you might have, leave it in the comments. I will get to them ASAP and answer any questions you might have spiritually or personal questions that maybe you don't have someone to talk to. That's another way of releasing what is no longer serving. All right. So bye for now.